Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Pooma from CZT Sandy Hunter. I was scribbling earlier to see, do I have a good pen? Yeah, I do. There it is. All right. So number one, I like the name of this one, and then, and of course, the tangle looks pretty cool too. Um, but because of conversations from our Razamatanga game session tonight, I guess it would be last night technically at the time of this recording. But anyway, so we were just being very, very silly, which is normal. And so I see the name and I'm like, Pooma. Yeah, like Pete Pooma from Bugs Bunny. So anyway, it's a neat tangle. It's kind of a circular fragment. And I'm going to do one big one, then we'll put it together with some others. Okay, an orb. Did I say circle? I meant orb. Orb. We call them orbs because circle's too much pressure. All right, and then you can put a dot in the middle. That dot is going to blend in to the pattern, because from here we're going to put some seed shapes. So from that dot, and I'm doing a north, south, east, west, because that to me is the easiest way to think about it. And that's all, that's all we're doing with the seed shapes anyway. We're not putting any in between. So that is nice. All right. So, whatever direction you want to be north, then make it north, and then north, south, east, west. From here, just a nice curve line in that gap. You can, of course, play with, how big, how small you want that. Oh, it's a pretty Easter egg. Just because my orb is an orb, it doesn't look anything like a circle. Again, that's why we call them orbs. And that is essentially the tangle. Now, okay, let's see if I can get. I want to get 4 of them. I did 9 in my version of the step out, and I'm like, yeah, let's just do 4. So we'll see, because for those that know me, know that I don't work to plan out anything. I'm not. I'm eyeballing everything because I think that that's fun, and I am always amazed at what I can do with my hand because of Zentangle. And again, I just think it's fun. It's always a challenge, and I think the bigger reason for not doing pencil line planning that you would erase later is because we don't want to worry about being perfect with Zentangle. All right, so here I'm gonna repeat the process here. Maybe I'll stay on that soapbox. Now, up to you if you want to. Well, I'm gonna do them straight. You could turn this any way you want, because that's the idea. If you want to play with it as a fragment, really, you could just put it in between, so like I could do it, this would be northwest, so, like that type of thing, because the 4 sides are going to be the same. Although in mine, it's not going to matter because it's, they're all off. But I do like practicing Zentangle, again, without worrying about, okay, well, that looks close enough to center, without worrying about, okay, what is the exact center, and what, so that we have to worry about things looking perfect. And that's just my thing. We let everybody do their thing. It's all good. Okay, so there we go. And I was in the mood to use the PN pen just because sometimes it's just nice to not worry about, well, I guess I might as well just do these sides too. That was close. to not worry about having, bending the tip the wrong way or anything like that. So sometimes it's just like, I just want to tangle and I don't want to worry about nothing. So therefore, we're playing with the PN pen. Although I do find that I mash the pen tip into the paper a lot harder. So it might not be a good idea that I switch it up, because if I get into that bad habit of pushing down into the paper, it could be curtains for the next 01. Okay. So as I mentioned, this is basically the tangle, and mine is all odd shaped, which I don't care. So one of the things that Sandy puts in her step out is if you want to pack them together and then do something with the outside. So I'm just going to kind of carefully aura. Oh, I'm going to leave that like that because I don't know what I want to do. And that's safe for right now. Okay. Yeah, and this will just be, oh, there's this one. All right, let's see what happens up here. So what's interesting is, yes, it ended up odd shaped, but at the same time, it still ended up cool. My opinion. Do I want to leave those like that? Oh, let's just close them off like that. Like that. And then, up to you what you want to do with them. I'm going to fill them in. Although I was thinking, because you could fill them in with that thing. I'm going to fill them in solid. We'll just do that. Because you have all of these spaces here that you can also do things with. So for instance, pick any of the shapes and it could either be filled in or left open. And you could also use the graphite in any of them. So that way you'd kind of have natural tile color, medium, fill in, and then dark fill in. Something like that. Could also, especially for these guys, I was debating on, because a lot of times I like to put, the little fine lines like that in. But then I changed my mind. And that could be for anything in here. You could put orbs in anything. The tangle Stir It Up or Amaze, which is a nice texture tangle, that you could put into anything. Still on my list of things to do is to create a sheet or something with great fill-in texture tangles. While some of them like orbs, that is kind of a tangle in and of itself. It's tipple or quipple, depending on how you do it. I want to do, and why I need to do it with this pen first. Oh, I know why I need to do it with the pen first. Let's do that. The beautiful thing about filling in is that you can adjust it if need be. But I wanted to have a finer tip than what this was going to provide, so that's why I did it with the PN pen instead. That looks a little bit better. There we go. And let's see. Oh, I'm just so debating. Okay, let's do this. I guess it works okay. Like, it feels like it's running out of ink. It looks like it's running out of ink, but you know what? I kind of like that look, so we're going to go with it. I'm sure it's because, number one, pushing too hard. Number two, it could be out of ink. No, it's kind of being sporadic, and if I'm nice to it, then it seems to see like it's already picking up. Sort of. I said that. I jinxed it. All right. And I'm going to do the other ones. So as I'm doing this, let me mention. Well, I mentioned our Razzmatanga. Oh, let's see. Oh no, I'm going to do them all going towards the inside. I mentioned our Razzmatanga game sessions, and that's a a game that I've been doing exclusively for the members of my Tangle Addicts Club. It's basically a subscription. Information is in the description section. Scroll down below the links to the step outs, and you'll find my link tree, and it is on there. And it's one of those things. If you, well, I always encourage people, if you've not taken one of my classes or attended one of my sessions, come and enjoy and see if you like. And I say us because we have this wonderful group of Tangle addicts, and we're, not necessarily normal. We, just like me, I have my own flair, and birds of a feather flock together. And yeah, we have. So we have a lot of fun while we tangle. And so come check us out on our Tangle Time sessions. Like I said, those are free. I have the third Tuesday of every month. What am I looking for? Is also free. That's called Tough Tangle Tuesday. I'm going to put a little bit of graphite in these seed shapes because it's almost like I can't, have to do the seed shape the way I need to do the seed shape. But anyway, yeah, come check us out. And if you like it enough and you think that your take, come to at least, well, we'll say 2 classes a month, then it's paid for. Because the membership at the time, right now, is $35 a month. And that includes everything. So you always get and actually, whenever you sign up for a class anyway, I always invite everyone to both the AM and PM sessions, because it's what I like to do. And this way you get everything, and you don't have to, generally don't have to remember to register for anything. I put you in, to my platform, and you are just in, even for the free classes, both the AM and PM sessions. So anyway, take a look at it. It's, say it's a good deal if you think you're gonna, come to more than one, or if you just want access to the replays, because I do that and make that available for everyone that takes classes, because it's important. Oh, I like how that turned out. I think I might leave that one just the way it is, because that way, this is where we started, this is where we end. It's nice. Yeah. So lots of ways that you can play with this one. All right. Okay, let me finish about the link tree. So you'll find class link or links to follow me for classes, my social media, website, of course, where you can follow my blog. And also, if you're interested in our Tangle Addicts community, we have a Facebook group, and that just requires you to answer the 4 questions to gain entry, and that's it. In that description section, also, we have the links to the step outs. That's, right at the top, and then again at the bottom is the link tree. If you have enjoyed this, and I hope that you have, please click on the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. So I did things out of order, and it feels good. Especially because I didn't mess things up too much. Interesting tangle. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.